How do you want to go on? I'm tired. Didn't see it show up on my face and everything, but by later on today, I put on some cucumber gel and the black spot on my eye will be gone. Yeah, so let us I'm not sure if I'm going to have this in patois or I'm going to have this live. I'm Marie and Marie, or I'm going to have this live in English. I'm not sure, but this is basically towards or for my Jamaican people, because we tend to like to panic, and I want to bring things to you from an historic perspective, yeah? And I don't think we will come to a conclusive answer, but I want you guys to listen to what I have to say and reflect to what history has taught us about viruses. Yeah. Now I know that in today's society, we like to do things for the excitement, and we like to do things for the likes, and we don't necessarily spread information for the love of people or for protecting people. And that is why I'm trying to do this. I try not to get into. Yesterday I saw a politically affiliated person trying to disrespect me on my live. And I'll make this clear. I have friends on all sides. I don't have a vote in Jamaica, so I care less for Jamaican politics. Good morning, Michelle. When I say something, it is politically neutral. Yeah? It is neutral. So you Jamaicans, who your brains do not go further than a plate of curry goat when election time is coming around, don't come on my page with your disrespect. St. Thomas me come from, my mouth don't nice. All right. With that said, and my granny raised me, so don't do it. Don't come over here with no political things, yeah? My vote is in Sweden. That is where I get my healthcare, my education, everything. My vote is in Sweden. So I don't care for Jamaican party politics. Now, with that out of the way, let me remind you people, and let me emphasize first of all that there is no need to panic. There is no need to go out there. And for those of you who belong to the upper middle class of Jamaican society, it is unfair, it is selfish, it is unbecoming of a good human being for you people, because you have cash flow and reserve, to go and empty the supermarket shelves, and then the people who are dependent on their paycheck, those of us who live paycheck to paycheck, by the time we get our salary at the end of the month, there is nothing there. It is unbecoming, and I know the virus I got catch. You realize the MP, politician, everybody, because you're too damn enough, you're too selfish, and you're too love for fuel, you're too things that money can't save you, yeah? Money can't save you from this one, yeah? It is not like HIV where you can put on a condom. Money not save you. Money is what is putting you into problems. Money is what is making you go and catch it. Because here so avoid crowd. But because don't want poor people to can have liquor thing, can buy a piece of saltfish, piece of this and whatever. Because we don't have the whole of fridge, not have the double decker fridge them. Yeah? Go and gather up in a supermarket. But wait man, somebody shall come and sneeze in that crowd in the uptown self. And knowing no damn selfish. And the supermarkets and pharmacies are at fault. They need to restrict things to eat to one person, to each household. Too wicked. Wicked on uptown people who have no money, we don't live paycheck to paycheck. Me know I found out my customer, because most of my customers then don't live paycheck to paycheck. But you have to go vex with me today. You still have to come back and buy the products because I don't know how the truth we attack. Don't it? Yeah, you're not too wicked. Think about the person, don't, because guess what? I'm telling you something. Yes, one time, go in a supermarket and buy, I never this me come to talk about, but the spirit of the maroon guide me to talk about. I never this me come to talk about. You see when time uno things say, uno look at money uno have sit down pan, uno can go empty the supermarket shelf them. Guess what go happen to uno? You see when time uno because uno thinks uno money can protect uno. You see look at poor downtown people them like myself will live from paycheck to paycheck. Where uno never well left nothing for we protect for ourselves with. Guess what go happen to it? We go catch a virus because we not have no protection from it, and we go sneeze on the uptown backside. So uno still not protected. So the make sense uno stop. Uno better have panic buy and buy what uno need to protect yourself for 2 weeks. Buy the food uno need for 2 weeks. And make we well if paycheck for paycheck can survive mountain, yeah? Because uno think so isolated and live over not even Goat Island can protect on the right now. Because right now Goat Island and we go. Since this come from China, we might as well go for the Chinese island. But truth be told, uno uptown pitney is going to school with downtown pitney. So when time uno buy 1 million hand sanitizer, till it look like uno have to have garage sale when this is all over, when spring come and this is all over, because this will be all over in about 2 to 3 months, yeah? So when time uno buy that, uno don't think so uno pitney going to put students in the same classroom with the downtown pitney then when for them parents gonna never afford to buy it, and by the time them parents can afford to buy it, uno selfish, wretched ass when take off everything off of the shelf. Uno think they hospital mask they can't protect you from anything. Uno think that? Let me tell you something. In my day job, I work with people. In my day job, I work with people. People are talk up in my face. There is no need for not to fear. There is no need for not to be so friggin' selfish. Me know say Jamaican people have money when coming away, you know. Me know some when coming away. Me never know some no wicked. Me never know some no fool. Me know some no wicked, but me never know some no fool. Because it is pure stupidity. Pure stupidity. Uno go empty off the shelf them and think say, what you going to do? Uno go in there into a glass. Uno go in there into something like uno play paddle tennis. Uno go in there into a glass wall where the same bacteria, the same virus, and the same everything. Where they overtower ill. Uno think say nah come up to uno up Cherry Gardens. Uno think so? Uno think you nah catch uno up there? Stay to the left and make everybody can protect themselves, you see, and think everyone can be protected. No, to all the fearmongers and panic everything, and for those people who spread propaganda and rumor and twist and turn the stories them for likes and not for the love of the people. Good people, let me inform you of something. Let us go back to 1918. That is why I posted about the Spanish flu this morning. Yeah. And for those of you who can put on a sentence better than me, who probably can be a little more analytical than what I can be. And for those of you who don't have this tongue and every tongue like myself. And for those of you who don't have every tongue like myself, if you don't care to, you can then correct me if I'm wrong. But let me tell you something. You see, I keep telling us that the reason so many people are dying from this virus is because it is foreign to the human population. Foreign. And I posted the Spanish flu thing because I wanted your mindset to go back to what we know of the Spanish flu and what we know of SARS, which is the same virus, H1N1 virus as the Spanish flu. But because I saw a certain person when they did the travel ban yesterday, Mr. them refer to the virus as the foreign virus, I will first inform you how the Spanish flu got its name. Yeah? The Western capitalists would like you to believe that the Spanish flu originated in Spain. It didn't originate in Spain. If it was 1918, then some war did I go on, don't it? And I want to take what I say for those of you who understand my mixture of English and patois, because when I speak from my heart, I have to speak in my patois. I cannot speak from my heart in English. I can't do it. Even if I try, I revert to patois. You see, there are rumors that the Spanish flu started in Kansas. It was a wartime flu, yeah? And there are rumors that it started at a military base in France. So two things we can debunk. It didn't start in Spain. It was given the name Spanish flu to send because Spain at the time was a neutral country. The virus, which we know today as the H1N1 virus, or for those of you might want to call it SARS. Yeah? The virus was given the name Spanish flu as a propaganda. Yeah? Because they thought by naming it Spanish flu, it would harm the Spanish population. Just like the panic and this, and just like how we are doing with the Chinese now, we are trying to avoid the Chinese. We are trying to do this. We are trying to do that. It was the same way the Spanish flu pandemic spread fear. Now, between 1918 and 1920, the time of the Spanish flu, the same flu, and I'll continue to say that, the same flu that we know today as SARS, H1N1, yeah? The world population was at about 1.8 billion. Of that 1.8 billion, the high figure is 50 million died. 2 to 3% of the world population died. But 500 million people, more than a third of the world population got the Spanish flu. Yeah? 50 million died from it. Now, what was different with the Spanish flu, and I want you to consider it when you're thinking about COVID-19, what was different with the Spanish flu is that unlike every other flu, and listen me now, and listen me good, and I am not a conspiracy, I don't play into conspiracies, yeah? But I want to listen good when I say. Most viral infections kill children and old people. Just like you see COVID-19 and kill old people now, even it is being carried by children. Yeah? Most viral infections kill old people. You don't need medical knowledge to tell you that. Old people don't have the immune resistance that, say, people 18 to 35 have. Now, the Spanish flu killed soldiers, young men was what the Spanish flu killed. Now, I want to bring back your mind and say, all comes are just young people of war, of fighting ages that died from the Spanish flu during wartime. Ask yourself that. How comes all people and children didn't die from the Spanish flu? It was people of fighting ages. A flu that developed on a military base, because whether it was started in France or in Kansas in the US, it was on a military base. The Spanish flu started. So why it only did kill mostly people of fighting ages during the war? And why was it named Spanish flu to implicate Spain as the epicenter of the virus when Spain was not involved in the war at the time? As I said, I don't play into conspiracy theories, but I want to think. And I want to stop panic. Because COVID-19, the coronavirus. And before I come on for the Spanish flu. So the same flu that was in 1918, yeah? The same Spanish flu. It came back at us again. It came back at us again in 2009, 2003, 2001. When it came back at us, it was now called SARS. This time it started in China, in China, China, Swedish. It started in China. Yeah? Now, it spread to 17 countries, the SARS. But I think SARS killed less than 1,000 people. And the reason SARS killed less than 1,000 people is that, hold on, Let me back up a little bit. Let me back up back to 1918, 1920. Because I have to say this for you to put it in perspective. So when 50 million people was infected in between 1918, no, when 500 million people were infected, 500 million people, a third of the world population was infected between 1918 and 1920. This was at a time where we weren't traveling that much. The world was at war. People were being infected in the Pacific Islands, in the Arctic Circle. Yet, we did not have flights from the infected areas to those areas. People were not traveling as much. The world was not that much globalized. Now, we can say in the 2000 when the virus came back, and this time they try to rename it because they want to take away the fear. So they rename it the SARS, yeah? The SARS epidemic. It killed less than 1,000 people. In a globalized world, it killed less than 1,000 people. And there are two reasons for this. We can argue from two perspectives. One, through the decades, humans have built up a resistance to the virus. And that is probably the most logical theory. Yeah? Two, SARS might be like chickenpox, where it lives in the body. It only affects you once, but it lives in the body. So you pass it on, all right? Thirdly, of the 50 million people that died, it could be 25 million too, but of the people that died from the Spanish flu, and this is what we want to think about now when it comes to COVID-19. Of the 50 million people that died from the Spanish flu, less than 30% of them actually died from the virus. This is what they died from, and this is what is being perpetuated right now throughout the world. They died from secondary infections, meaning bacteria. They died from malnutrition. They died from poor sanitization. 70% of the people that died, the majority, they died from overcrowded, we can call it hospitals today, but it was military sick bays. Yeah? Because as I tell you, it was a lot of these people of fighting ages who died. It was very few people that actually died from being infected directly by the virus. The same will happen with COVID-19. Yeah? For you Jamaicans, you see me as a girl who grew my granny. Yes, for you Jamaicans that have abandoned your roots, have abandoned the things that had allowed our parents and grandparents and great-grandparents to live well into their 90s and breed right into their 50s. When I was growing up, I know say you have drawers where you wear at your bed. As you wake up a morning and you take it off and you put on your house drawers or your house clothes, yeah? I know say you have doctor drawers, the one that's specially clean because you're not embarrass the parent. I know say you have church drawers, as you come home from church, you take it off and take off your church clothes. And for those who was going to work, I know some who have working drawers, yeah? And then for all the people who used to take people, man, them have tech man drawers, the G-string them that used to be forbidden fruits, yeah? If now, in this day and age, if we go back to that, but apply that to our clothes, and you have work clothes, yard clothes, this clothes, whatever, and as soon as you come through the door, you take off the clothes you did have out the door, the clothes you wear at work, until you go through the door, you change off that clothes and wear something else. Go home. That is you doing your part. Because it is not the virus itself that is going to kill us. Yeah? It is not the virus, because the human body can quickly build up a resistance to virus. It is the secondary things, the secondary illnesses that are going to kill us. It is a fact that we're too nasty and we go to toilet and wipe our body and things that we can put hand sanitizer upon it and then you're clean. Hand sanitizer is only effective if used in collaboration with soap or water. You cannot cleanse yourself properly with hand sanitizer. Yeah? Another thing we need for, and a woman, because I don't see man do that same thing, yeah. You see how unu woman love, especially when time take people man unu love that but unu can balance pan cocky. We said time go down the stairs them, try balance pan the stairs them, stop hold on pan the rail them. Balance pan the like unu balance pan cocky, yeah? Because the same time unu take unu hand middle and hold on pan the rail them, we full of bacteria. And they don't touch that the person that touch on the clothes, touch on the picnic, touch on the face, touch on the this, touch on the whatever. What do you think you do? So right now, in the days of coronavirus, learn for balance and go down the stairs without holding on the rail them. No phone no boss but no balance pan people man cocky. So balance that way there too. Yeah? Now, another thing. And this is really, really serious. This is serious. You see the face mask them? Una tappy foolishness with them. Tappy foolishness. Tappy. Take them off. Unless they are Asian, take them friggin' off. Because who the hell consider your face mask like condom? Consider your face mask like condom. Yeah? If you're not enchant dangerous territory, there is no need for you to put it on. Unless you're like the security guards and we are coming in contact with stranger. Yeah? No. And if you're a healthcare worker, I want to adapt something from first world Sweden. The face mask alone will not protect you. It won't. So for all I want to know, for use the condom analogy again. When the town want to enter dangerous territory, when you put on the face mask, guess what? You need the protective plastic shield. Because while you not cover up on the nose, and not cover up on the ears, and not cover up on the mouth, and all of this thing there. What about your eyes? What about your eyes? Look how sensitive your eye is. What about your eyes? When you're a healthcare worker and you are one of the security guards outside of the pharmacy where you spray disinfectant and sanitizer, which is a good thing. When you spray that on people and them attack you and ask you a question, and then some of them have torture mouth, and if they don't have torture mouth, all sort of saliva, the molecules from the saliva fly right in your eye. What about that? So you see, like in time when you know say you are going to enter dangerous territory and you put on 3-4 condom, consider the protective shield we're going to have over the face mask. Cover up on the eye too. That is what people in the hospitals in Sweden have having to be doing. So you need to do it too. Yeah? Now, we talk about the airport, the hospital. What about the airport workers? What about the airport workers? Why aren't they... Oh, one more thing with the face mask. You see me always chat jumble jump in and tell us my granny me grow with. Yeah. Now, unless, for those of you who still fool, can be telling the people with money don't buy your intellect, you know? Money do not buy your intellect. And because you have 10 degrees and 50 letters of the alphabet back of your name, like you come from Finland where you have almost 40 letters of the alphabet to backside, it don't make you have common sense. Because these people know, them cannot afford to change a face mask each time they come in contact with somebody in the public. Because if you're in a hospital setting, you probably change your gloves each time you go to a patient, yeah? And you change your mask each time you enter a room. You get out of a room. So, unless you don't know Jamaica can change mask every second, there is no need to be using it. Because this is what happened. Jamaica is a tropical place. Jamaica dusty. So, how sort of bacteria are blow up on that the mask there. When you are take it off, when you get all of that bacteria and viral sort of thing on that mask, how is it protecting you? Aren't you putting yourself at more risk? No, seriously, aren't you putting yourself at more risk? The same risk you put yourself at when you use hand sanitizer but you not wash your hand with soap and water. Now, I'm one of those people tell about the damn spirit of the maroon, you know. You know, from the other day, I wear my head tie. And it was the reason I was wearing my hair tie because I was doing a new hair regime. But which part of your body get up dust and bacteria like your hair? Wear on your body. Them a wear mask, but them have their hair outside. Then come home. Jamaicans now wash their hair every day. So then come on, they have a face mask, them have on gloves. Yeah? When I make no sense. But they have the long Chinese goat hair. And then come home and then put their head on the pillow with the hair where they will have exposed to all of the bacteria out in society. Out in the... Because we are not washing our hair every day because our hair do not require us washed every day. Yeah? So you're here now, and it's not like if when I wash their hair, they might use an antibacterial shampoo for wash it to kill the bacteria. Your hair will gather up so much bacteria, so much foolishness. You're not protect, you're not cover up something that you actually should be covering up. So people with no money in Jamaica. Don't make no sense. Don't make we poor people laugh after all. Because I don't see when I forgot donate on everything want to buy it away. Because then I finally realize say it not no respect for nobody. It not no respect for nobody. So all you have to do is follow good hygiene, follow precaution. If you're not sick, turn on the yard. Oh, and don't go to the hospital then. Let me tell you something. As somebody got telling us say, money can't save money in this one. I'm not going to pay for their money. I'm work hard for mine. This is the instruction from Sweden. If you have the symptoms, call the authorities. Don't go to the hospital. By going to the hospital, you are trying to expose another 11, 12, 13, 14, 50, 60 people to your something. There is very little. Viral infections cannot be treated. Viruses can't cure. Yeah? Virus can't cure. Unless you develop the pneumonia-like symptoms then. That is when you need the hospital. And I'm going to leave you people, but I'm going to leave you with something from, what the man name? Chairman Mo. Yeah, that Chinese man, Mo. Why did they Mo is something I my name? Sometimes we panic. That's not for name. That's not for me. Sometimes we panic out of ignorance. It is in the interest of the supermarket owners that we panic. Because when we panic buy, we empty their shelves. It allows them to double and triple their prices. It also allows them to be able to sell the products that are slow selling. Because if they know that if for example, they have a product that is not being sold, they can simply marry it, double the price, and marry it with a product that you need to buy. We saw this in the 1980s in Jamaica when we had the political warfares. We saw it then, and we're going to see it now. Stop panic buying. Make sure you have enough in your house for your household for 2 weeks. Jamaica, a tropical country, a country that up until 30 years ago, the economy was dependent on agriculture. Jamaica, a country with so much agricultural land. There is no need for you to panic buy imported food. No need. Not even toilet paper you need for panic buy, because Jamaica Cleaner Office have a whole heap of expired newspaper. What then wipe your body or go use quaco bush. Yeah? There is no need. This is truly when they say the rich gets richer. This is benefiting from something that is deadly. Why are we stockpiling tin peas, tuna, when Jamaica is known as a land of wood and water? Why are we stockpiling things that the country produce or has the capacity to produce? Why are we stockpiling preserved food with no nutritional value other than carbohydrates? That is why we're a generation of fat people. Yeah? That is why we're a country suffering from diabetes. That is why we're dying, we're living poor and dying from first world diseases. Why are we stockpiling things that the country have the ability to produce, and when you buy them in their natural form, you get the minerals, vitamins, and nutrients from them? Why are we doing that? Who told us that was okay? Me tell you no, so rich people who don't have no money, who don't have no degree, but who don't have no blouse and skirt sense. Yeah, none whatsoever. None. Who know stockpile banana chips when St. Mary produces banana. Who know stockpile imported onions and garlics when the poor farmer in South St. Elizabeth is struggling to bring his thing to market. Even in a crisis, you don't put your own first. Even in a crisis, you are supporting those who brought the crisis upon you. Why? Why Jamaica? Why? 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 When will you learn? When will you learn that if there was not disagreement between that Chinese phone company, Huawei, is that how you pronounce it in English, and the rest of the world, there would be no coronavirus? When will you learn that? When will you learn that, like the Spanish flu that we got to know later as SARS, H1N1, it is the means to achieve the ends? When will you learn that biological warfare is only okay when it is perpetrated by the makers of the cure of that warfare? And if you don't believe me, ask yourself, why is it that the peace brokers of the world are also the weapon producers of the world? Thank you. Catch you later.